Welcome to the righteous sphere. We separate the gray areas over here. We don't do the lying like those other places. No. We don't do no fucking lying over here. You're gonna get the truth.
And his opponent, accompanied by Ross Mann from Harlem, New York, weighing in at 215 pounds, GMG Big Money.
Oh, I can't wait to see this one. These two have been waiting for this one for quite some time, and to be honest, so have I.
Salute, and welcome back to class, guys. Welcome to class. We had a nice bus ride this morning. Nice bus ride. Y'all go catch that if y'all missed that. Welcome to the Righteous Fair. We now at the school, though. Keep in mind, we don't cater to any groups, gangs, communities, religions, your feelings, your emotions. We do not complicate common sense over here, guys, and we're not going to let nobody come in here and try to complicate that, guys. It ain't about perfection. It's about being honest with yourself. All right? So if you hear something over here and it trigger you, good. Take everything you hear over here very personal. This is a self-improvement and a personal growth and development channel. All right, guys? How y'all feeling, y'all? Salute again to y'all. All right, guys. Now, today, I want to talk to y'all about modern women, guys. It's repetitive, and I know it's going to be repetitive because the foolishness was beating your head repetitively. So understand, I'm going to be repetitive, but you got to understand, you got to know the difference from a bald head roach and a sister with sense, man. You got to learn the difference. Modern women are the devil, bro. Modern women are Lilith. Sisters with sense are Eve. Can we please fix ourselves so we stop confusing the two, guys? All right? It's 20% of sisters with sense. So that means 10. If you got a group of 10 women, 2 of those women got some sense, and the other 8 is indoctrinated. They got a herd mentality. They stupid. They fool. They bald head roaches, bro. Even if they got nice hair. Understand that, guys. 80%. That's 8 out of 10 are modern women. Modern women are designed to delete men and children, babies, guys. That's that whole Planned Parenthood. That's why Carmella ain't win, because she the leader of modern-minded women. What makes a woman modern is her mindset, my guy. She wants the perks and the privilege of a traditional, fully functioning woman while being a modern, something that God ain't create, guys. It's the mindset. She believed in her heart she deserves something that she ain't worked for, my guy. You know how we feel about people that think they deserve stuff that they ain't worked for, right?
You actually think you deserve a shot at this? You don't deserve buddy.
Facts. Facts, facts, facts. So without any further ado, let's get into the unseen footage of the Quenisha Johnson. It come with a look and it come with a name, guys. It come with a look and it come with a name. All right? Let's get on into this. Because honestly, guys, I don't really know the whole story. So I'm watching and I'm learning with you guys. Salute to BT, guys, Stat Boy, for sending the content in today. Guys, don't be shy. Support the truth. Support the real. Invest in good knowledge. Invest in real stuff, guys. So don't be shy. Hit the like button. The Cash App is running through at the bottom. You know what I mean? Don't be scared to support the real. It's okay. It's okay.
Well, you disappear all that line ass thing shit. You gonna get mad because I react.
He don't live here. He don't pay no bills. He's not on lease. He don't have no mail. There's nothing here that's his besides a trash bag full of clothes that he got from the DeKalb County Jail. He can take that and he can go. And he can put my daughter in the house if she get colic because I'm going to have to deal with that at the hospital.
Up. He got a child there, so he could be there, man. You had a child with this man not too long ago. You just had a child with this man now. Now all of a sudden he all this and that and this is how. Then they run around here and the father's left the crib, the father's left the home. I'm like, how? How? Under what circumstance? Under what condition? Under what experience did the woman provide? Because her body, her choice, right? Let's proceed.
Well, shut your fucking mouth.
That's they don't touch my daughter. You can put my daughter in the house though. Nah. Your name not on the birth certificate, so therefore it's not your daughter. It's mine.
You ain't got no name on your birth certificate.
It is. I do. Let me go get it. Because
watch out, bro.
Please.
I don't want my baby out here. The wind is blowing. She don't have a head on.
Just give her the baby.
Give me my baby.
What about your other baby? She been going all night.
Or I'm worried about your baby. You ain't care about it either. That's why I got locked up when she was here.
Hey, we not.
Okay, so she has other babies that she don't care about, but you thought it was cool to go play in her fish hole and create another baby, bro. So off rip, you care about that fish hole. You don't care about that baby. You can't possibly care about your seed. You planted your seed in a dummy, sir. You planted your seed in a dummy, sir. Come on, let's be real. Let's be honest, guys. Remember, guys, we learn from these dummies. We watch the dummies so we don't become a dummy, guys. Men included. Men included. This would happen when you chasing doo-doo.
Got a big old booty, and everybody says, she's a fine booty. The booty is where the doo-doo is, boy. Put there by God, that's the garbage can. So how you get so messed up with this white boy? You think the bigger the booty, the finer it is. That's like going to Kmart. You see a big old garbage can, that's the filth. And now we can convince her she wants switching that big old booty and all of that. It ain't nothing but doo-doo in there.
In the fight over this baby.
Give my baby though. Like she's gonna get colic.
We're gonna bring him back.
I'm gonna get the birth certificate. He's not on it. At this point, it's not his baby. And if y'all want to do a DNA test to identify that.
Nah, this thing, no, we ain't going that far.
You allowed them.
Forgot what you went 3 hours.
I want you to look at my daughter's diaper. I'm today's bed.
Nah, nigga, I was changing her diaper.
Where your other kids?
I was changing her diaper.
Where your other kids?
With their mama.
With their mom? Hey, we don't talk to.
We're not here to listen to y'all go back and forth.
No problem.
I'm trying to tell you.
My kids here though. I see my kids every day. You don't see none of yours. You ain't gonna see her after this day.
So what? Cause you with that?
No.
You got mad because you disagreed.
Thinking I'm cool. That's why. Because you broke. And that's what you got on trying to
Hey, stop. Because at this point you're antagonizing him. You stop.
I'm not. He has my stop. You don't let me.
Stop. You're not listening to nothing that's being said.
Now listen to how the police got to talk to her, guys. She retarded, y'all. She retarded. This is what the police got. Police telling her, like, yo, ma'am, you're antagonizing him now. You're antagonizing. And they poke and poke and poke and poke the bear until the man react. And then they got them keys. Then they filed a domestic violence report, and they got them keys. Guys, pay attention.
You ain't no real.
You're not listening to nothing that's being said.
So when I shoot him, after I done called the cops and did everything I was supposed to do,
Just make sure you can articulate
what's going on. I can. I'm showing you.
Wait a minute. So she premeditated shooting this boy. Look how she said that shit, bro. She said that shit like a OG hustling gangster, yo. Oh, hell no. Wait. So, and it's on camera. Wait a minute.
You stop.
I'm not. He has my foot out here. Don't let me have
Stop.
my
You're not listening to nothing that's being said. You're not listening to nothing that's being said.
So when I shoot him, after I done called the cops and did everything I was supposed to do,
Just make sure you can articulate
what's
going on.
I can. I'm showing you.
You better really be able to articulate that.
I can. This is my household. He have no residency, nothing.
Make sure you read up on it and make sure you can articulate when it comes to
I've done it. I did it before I got my license.
Okay.
All right.
You dirty bitch! Look what you've done to my peonies!
They're marigolds!
Good God, I think she's right. They are marigolds.
I may not know my flowers, but I know a bitch when I see one! You dirty...
Go ahead, man.
Everything hurt, bro.
Oh, yeah. Did she shoot you?
Yeah, before I die.
All right, lay down. Get down here. Where is it at?
On November 27, 2022, at 10:02 a.m., DeKalb County Police received a call from 30-year-old Quanisha Johnson.
That was cold. Now, that was cold right there. Cold-blooded, cold-hearted. And I tell y'all all the time, y'all dudes that give female nature the benefit of the doubt. Nah, she wouldn't. She know better. Bro, yes, she would. And no, she don't. All right? All right? Understand that. Female nature cold, bro. Female nature cold. You see how that is when you in the forest and you get next to one of them cubs and you see that mama bear come over there. That's female nature. It's raw, it's cold, it's bold, it is ruthless, bruh. That was nasty right there. She told the police what she was going to do and then bop that boy right there while cops was on the scene. Now, if that's not bold, I don't know what is.
She told dispatchers she needed an escort home because she was afraid of her boyfriend, DeMonte Smith. She explained that she had been out celebrating a friend's birthday, her first night out since giving.
Now, man, you see, we got the unseen footage. We got the 5 minutes unseen footage. You was more threatening than him, ma'am. That you was more antagonizing than him. And the police know it. This is crazy, yo. Let me let it rock.
Birth 2 months earlier. When she checked her phone that morning, she found threatening messages from DeMonte, who had been watching her 3 children overnight. She told them that her fear wasn't unfounded. Just 2 weeks earlier, during a heated argument, DeMonte had caught her off guard, grabbed her.
Oh, no. We ain't gonna let that slide, DeMonte. I know I'm not gonna keep starting it, but you is a dummy, sir.
For every man, there's a woman. And for every dummy, there's a dummy.
You want to play step dummy. This is what happened when you play step dummy. You sitting up there watching the kids, she out there sucking dick, and now you mad. Come on, bro. Come on, boy.
And forcefully slammed her to the ground. She hadn't reported that assault to police, but now, with DeMonte sending threatening messages and even making similar threats over the phone, Quanisha wasn't taking any chances.
Probably did panic alarm. No, that's not a thing.
You live here?
I just, this is my house. I don't know where he's in the exit. He's in the window. He's just waiting on the stuff now to do whatever the fuck he's going to do. My daughters are in here though.
He's in there too?
Yeah. I'm gonna show you honey. Look.
Hold on.
You hear him at the door?
Is he opening the door?
I can show you he's at the door.
Now she's trying to get her setup straight. She's trying to get her story and set up straight, guys. That's crazy, yo. That's crazy. And then look, Dr. Jekyll and Hyde, yo, now she sweet and innocent. You just was playing duck hunt. Now you sweet and innocent. Look, I can show you. I can show you.
I got a gun right here. I'm licensed.
Okay. Does he have any weapons?
No.
Just for our safety, just put the weapon inside the car for me. Thank you.
Upon arriving at the scene, Quenisha disclosed to officers that she was a licensed gun owner and had her weapon with her. Following standard safety protocol, the officer instructed her to secure the firearm in her truck before they approached the house to speak with DeMonte. This decision to have Quenisha temporarily surrender her weapon would later become a contentious issue during her trial.
DeKalb County Police. You got a key to it?
He put his hand in his sword. He don't have no weapon. Unless it's like a kitchen knife or something. He don't have no weapon.
I stand by to I get another officer out here. Does he have access to this?
To the garage?
Yeah.
It's inside.
No, the camera.
I can see.
So what's going on today?
I would say we're whatever.
Yeah. These are the type of women that'll get everybody. These are the type of women that'll get everybody, not just the black man. These the type of women that suck everybody into that beauty. Because remember, Lilith is very beautiful. Satan is very beautiful. The most beautifulest one. Yeah. Hold on now. I think we deserve we got to do another reminder. Because she built right. She built good.
Got a big old booty, and everybody says she's a fine booty. The booty is where the doo-doo is, boy. Put there by God, that's the garbage can. So how you get so messed up with this white boy? You think the bigger the booty, the finer it is. That's like going to Kmart. You see a big old garbage can, that's the filth. And now we can convince her she wants switching that big old booty and all of that. It ain't nothing but doo-doo in there.
Facts. These the ones we go overseas for. Know what I mean? Yeah. They ain't as indoctrinated, but they want to come over here and do this type shit. They want to come over here real bad and do this type shit. But these the ones we be going for, yeah. Light skin, ain't black. Yeah. These the ones that get us. Y'all better not be a dummy. Y'all better not be a dummy, bro.
Whatever kind of way you felt. I have a newborn. She's 2 months. I have a 7-year-old and I have a 4-year-old in her as well. He told my aunt he was gonna.
She been busting it open, yo. She a career busted opener. 7 and 4, yo. 7 and 4. It's 10 years strong now. Just been busting it wide open, y'all. Just busting it open. Y'all know what I told y'all. Anything more than 2, sis, single, and you guarantee poverty. You're gonna be busting it open some more, man. Let her go. She's trapped in a lifetime full of busted open, bro. That's it.
What he say to you, when I get here, he's gonna beat the shit out of me. A couple weekends prior to this, my last time going to work, I worked at hours. So my last time coming in here, he physically took me from the door and slapped me on my face.
You reported it?
I didn't report it. I was just talking. Yeah, I was just talking to the other cops. But it's supposed to be out here. I was telling her she was, I was telling her I should have, but I was trying to give her the benefit of the doubt, being those on probation.
But this is your house. You want to go inside?
This is my house.
And does he live here?
No, my name's on the lease.
No, but does he live here though?
No, he stays here. He doesn't live here.
What I mean is
he staying here?
Where's his residence?
In Jonesboro. I don't know. He has a residence though.
What's interesting to note here is that Quenisha tells officers she's just getting home from work. This directly contradicts the official narrative that she was out clubbing. All media reports and official press releases that I've read state that she was partying with friends. But as we'll see later in this footage, Her alleged occupation was a contentious point between her and DeMonte, suggesting there might be more to this discrepancy than initially appears.
Goddamn police! Demonte! You mind coming out here and talk to us, see what's going on? We spoke to her, but we want to speak to you because we don't know what's going on.
She got off the seat.
Yeah.
She disappeared for 3 hours. Like I'm mad. I'm at home watching her kids and my kids. She disappeared for 3 hours.
She say anything? Did you say anything that will cause her to call us?
What would you do if your girl go to work and then disappear with 3 hours? You at home with her kids and your kids. I'ma snap. I snap.
Please ask him to put my baby back when she get
It's my baby too.
She's a newborn.
Some drunk ass
Please ask him to put her back in the house.
Hold on, let us talk to her for a second.
All right, she's 2 months though.
What's up, drunk ass?
So clearly her occupation is a stripper. She a scripper, bro. She a party girl. She a dancer, bartender. She in that field of work, that line of work. So it could be possible that she's just came home. That could be possible, guys. Yeah. Somebody booked her for like a little hour or hour and a half, you know what I mean, for a party or something. So she dipped out to go to work, came back, you know what I mean, 3 hours later. That's possible.
There she gets
You 30, still strip.
I'm 30 and still stripping.
You
30 and still
you might feel big on top.
Well, but ain't gonna be long. How long you gonna be stripping? Fuck on.
One day, correction, 49 one day, change this to her.
Walk off. Think about what you're doing.
And I want y'all to see something, guys. Look how he still got the baby. Look how he's still nurturing and loving on the baby, even though he mad at the mother. Because these women use the failed relationship as a reason to keep fathers from their kids. Oh, because if he mad at me, he mad at my child. They will use that. They will use that. That's part of that HPD. You know what I mean? They be reaching for. They be reaching for straws and shit. But we know what time it is. We know that it don't be about the kid. Men love their kids. Men love what they produce. It be about the relationship and it be about that woman. So take note of that. Keep mind to that, yo. Because they love to paint the man out as the bear, as the monster.
Look, I'm sitting here watching your kids, you with a whole nother nigga. That ass nigga.
You gonna talk to us? Stop arguing. Because we trying to figure out what we here now.
Cool, I'm grown ass. I'm doing what I'm doing. I ain't did nothing wrong. She toxic. I ain't got nothing to do with me. Talk to her.
I got you. But when you saying you snap, what you mean you snap?
I snap. I told her, bitch, stop playing with me. I'm like a goofy. I'm here watching your kids and my kid, and you somewhere else with another nigga. You got off at 6. Calling me.
But it didn't go no farther than that.
Fuck no.
I never came here for it to go.
No,
she was scared because she knows she was wrong. She was scared. She's scared. She knows she's wrong.
What's she scared for?
Because he put hands on me 2 weeks ago. So yeah, I am scared. I
had hands on me too a couple times.
No, I have blue eyes.
Well, you disappear all that line ass thing shit. You gonna get mad because I react.
He don't live here. He don't pay no bills. He's not on lease. He don't have no mail. There's nothing here that's his. Besides a trash bag full of clothes that he got from the DeKalb County Jail. You can take that and he can go.
And she could tell you all of that. Then why you got him there? Why you got him there? He don't pay no bills in it. So what are you using him for then? Again, you told on yourself, man. Just let him talk, and they tell on yourself. So you use him as an in-home babysitter. He's your in-home babysitter while you go bust it open. So y'all even. You pay all the bills, and he watched the kids. So why do you think you could just throw that out there as if that's a shame? You're gonna shame him, man. You sleep with him. You busted wide open for him for a man that don't pay no bills. You give access to a man that pay no bills, that don't gotta do nothing. And then you proudly and passionately ignorant or repeat that to somebody else. How stupid is she, yo? How dumb is she?
Go. And he can put my daughter in the house but she get colic because I'm gonna have to deal with that.
Man, you're not touching my daughter, so shut your fucking mouth.
That's down with that. You can put my daughter in the house though.
Nah.
Your name not on the birth certificate, so therefore it's not your daughter. It's mine.
You ain't got no name on your birth certificate.
It is. I do. Let me go get it. Because at this point,
I wouldn't want her to touch my child either. She worrying about college. What about the H-bomb? What about syphilis, man? We know what you just did. Man. So how is you more safe for the baby than him when we know what you just did, man? We know exactly where you was at. We know what you did. So how are you more, like, you know what I mean, guys? And this be the delusion a lot of these mothers be in, these single mothers, these hell of a mothers, they be in a delusion like if they know or they're better for the child than the father, when they're either equally as dumb and need to learn together, or she's all the way off, and he's better fit for the child. It's one or the other. But it's never that she's the best interest of these child, because the mothers are not the best interest of these childs, bro. A single mother will never be the best interest of their child. Those are just facts.
Point is connected.
41 on East 20 West Town before the exit ramp.
Weird. That shit don't look good on you.
Blue on the pilot and the silver BMW.
Watch out, bro.
Hey, please.
I don't want my baby out here. The wind is blowing. She don't have a head on.
Just give her the baby.
Be my baby.
What about your other baby?
Be my
She been
baby.
going all night.
Or I'm worried
You don't care about your baby.
You ain't care about it either. That's why I got locked up when she was here.
Hey, we not finna fight.
And that's a good point right there, right? She ain't out here worrying about the other. She got 2 more babies she could go worry about. But you are the one that's present and want to be present. They can only do they fuck shit on the guys who want to be present. This is why Pookie and the real runoff, he never get no smoke. The only fathers that get smoke are the men that want to be fathers, that were taught to be nice and take care of your responsibility and all that foolish shit that they teach you to weaken you for the control. Like, boy, I would have gave her baby so fast, since that's her baby. I'd have gave her baby so fast and got the fuck on with my day. Bruh, y'all play, but I get it. No, nobody want to be called a deadbeat. Bro, you better take that deadbeat term and embrace it, bro. Embrace being a deadbeat. For a deadbeat mother can never call you a deadbeat, bro. How can a deadbeat mother call you a deadbeat? Y'all be doing too much trying to avoid that title, bro. Yeah, y'all better embrace that shit and go live a free life and stop walking on these eggshells.
Can't be my baby though. Like, she's gonna get college.
We're gonna bring it back.
I'm gonna get the birth certificate. She's not on it. At this point, it's not his baby. And if y'all want to do a DNA test to identify that.
No, you ain't going that far.
The toxic nature of their relationship becomes painfully clear. While Quanisha claims DeMonte is abusive and insists he has no right to live in her home, he counters that she's equally violent and maintains that he does indeed live there. Their exchange grows increasingly hostile as they deliberately provoke each other. He accuses her of being drunk and neglecting her children, while she taunts him about being broke and tells him that he's not even the baby's father because his name wasn't on the birth certificate. The officers find themselves in an impossible position. Faced with conflicting claims about domestic violence and residency, their decisions in the next few minutes about how to handle this situation will have deadly consequences.
Hey.
And that shit weird, bro.
I got
that dumb shit.
But look,
I mean, this motherfucker taking three of her kids, bro. Plus my newborn. You get off at 6 a.m.
We're gonna talk.
Why the fuck you get home at 10:30, laughing and drunk? These bitch ass Atlanta niggas, dog. I ain't got time for this shit, bro. My mindset ain't built like that. I ain't touching.
Yeah.
I got my daughter, nigga. I ain't did nothing wrong.
You do live here though, right?
Yeah, I got mail her and everything.
How long you been staying here?
Same amount of time she had. We both moved here together.
When?
In December.
Y'all been here since last year, December?
Hey, she got mad because she out creeping at night. She couldn't keep up with her lives. And she was scared to come home. You smart, think. She ain't want to come home, so she used the police.
All right.
You're adopted for anything. You ain't take on your kids one time.
Hey, let's just go inside the house for the baby.
You adopted for anything.
Here's the thing. We can't.
He don't live here. There's nothing in here.
I got mail in her.
You don't. Where?
Listen to what I'm
Where?
Listen to what I'm telling you. Listen what I'm telling you.
Okay, he's not gonna
Because
be
when
here.
I originally spoke
You ain't
to
check on your kids all night.
He's been staying here since
Because he got in jail.
She a lie. She been lying all night.
Hey, let her talk.
You said he been staying here till August. So technically, when I told you to let him in, you gave him, you allowed him to stop breastfeeding.
You that drunk?
You allowed him.
You forgot what you went 3 hours?
I want you to look at my daughter's diaper. I'm dead.
No, nigga, I was changing her diaper.
Where your other kids?
I was changing her diaper.
Where your other kids?
With their mama.
With their mom? Hey, we don't talk to her.
We're not here to listen to y'all go back and forth.
No problem.
I'm trying to tell you.
My kids here though. My kids here though. I see my kids every day. You don't see none of yours. You ain't gonna see her after this day.
Okay, I take that back. He may not be a step dummy. He got his own kids. If he got kids and he date her because she got kids, then that do not make him a step dummy.
Yeah, you are a dummy. Dummy, yeah. Let me talk to you.
He's still a dummy, though. He's just not a step dummy.
What, because you with that?
No.
You got mad because you disagreed?
Thinking I'm cool. That's why. Because you broke. And that's what you got on trying to
Hey, stop. Because at this point, you're antagonizing him. You stop.
I'm not. He has my foot out here. Don't let me
stop. You're not listening to nothing that's being said. You're not listening to nothing that's being said. You told me he's been staying here since August.
He's staying here since end of August, yes. He got out of the DeKalb County jail here.
That means he's been here.
I allowed him to come here because I went
again, you ain't listening. Hey, you can go
now. You'll disappear for 3 hours and expect me not
I'm going to disappear again for 3 more hours tomorrow. What's the difference?
You can go ahead and go in the house and place the baby down.
Yeah, we do it.
He tried to come out here when you were like she was going to be a fool or something. Yeah, tomorrow you done. I'm getting a shower. What's next? You don't have no residency here. I'm confused.
Do you need anything else?
He said I'm gonna get my ass up tonight. So when I shoot him for self-defense, then what? Because I'm licensed. So if I shoot him in my residency because he's sitting here putting his hands on me for the second time, then what? I'm held accountable. You hear this, right? You heard what he just said? I'm gonna get my ass beat tonight. So when I shoot him, after I done called the cops and did everything I was supposed to do,
just make sure you can articulate
what's
going on.
I can. I'm showing you.
You better really be able to articulate that.
I can. This is my household. He have no residency, nothing.
Make sure you read up on it and make sure you can articulate when it comes to
I've done it. I did that before I got my license.
Okay.
The officer's decision to leave at this pivotal time would prove to be a crucial turning point. The prosecution would later argue that the officers were justified in leaving because they saw no immediate danger, just a quarreling couple who needed to cool off. The defense, however, would paint a far more disturbing picture. They argued the officers had abandoned a domestic violence victim despite clear warning signs, her multiple 911 calls, her documented fears of assault.
That's a fact. That's a fact. The police need to be held accountable in this case, in this instance. They need to be held accountable in this. That's a fact, bro. This man would be alive right now if the police would have did their job. Like, wow, boy. Hell yeah, the police is accountable.
And her repeated pleas for protection. The defense would later emphasize how Quanisha had even warned the officers about potential violence, yet they still left. What happened in the next 4 minutes after their departure became one of the most contested aspects of the case. According to later court documents, an argument continued inside the home, but accounts of what followed differed dramatically. The prosecution claimed Quanisha had acted with calculation, deliberately going to her car to retrieve both a metal tire iron and her gun before returning to confront DeMonte. The defense maintained she only got these weapons after the situation escalated further, fearing for her safety after previous assaults.
That's foolishness. If you could take your ass out of that house to get the pistol and to get the tire iron, you can leave, ma'am. If you're in danger, right? The door, I told y'all, they know everything. They know everything, right? They know where my mama lived. They know my mama ugly. They know I'm ugly. They know you ugly. They know you broke. They know he broke. They know everything about man. But they know nothing about themselves. If the door wide open, man, and you is under attack, being assaulted, like you say, and you get a chance to go out the door, man, why would you come back and you come on, bro? I told y'all, God, spell God, guys. How many letters is in God, guys? How many letters is in God? How many letters is in man? Spell man. How many letters is in man? Now let's spell the devil, guys. How many letters is in the devil? Let's start playing, guys. I told you, modern woman. How many letters is in the devil? 5, right? How many letters is in woman? Guys, I'm not here to keep you hateful or keep you scared of women. I just want you to understand it is vital to leave these women alone, bro. Just leave these modern women alone, bro. Please, bro. For the brotherhood, leave them alone, bro.
The metal tire iron would become a crucial piece of evidence in reconstructing these events. Prosecutors said she struck him with it before shooting, pointing to this as proof of premeditated violence, and even pointing to DeMonte's own dying words to the officers.
Come here, man.
I hit me with the metal thing first, bro.
Hurry up,
Did she shoot you?
Yeah, before I die.
Paramedics rushed DeMonte to Emory-Hillendale Medical Center, working desperately to save him. Despite their efforts, the single gunshot wound to his chest proved.
And then they didn't even really leave the scene. Like, she didn't even wait for them to leave the scene completely before she did what she set out to do, boy. Now your child, right, don't have a father. If that was his father to begin with. Because I did hear something about DNA and all of that. Can't make this stuff up, guys. Guys, it's important that you work on yourself. It's important that you learn you before other women learn you. She learned him before he learned himself. And now he not here. He just a tool. He was just a tool in this world. They want every man to just be a tool. Guys, you got to make yourself more. You got to, guys, bro. Like, bro, I can't say it more passionately. Like, you got to change the laws of your mind, fellas. You got to get up off this chart, man. You got to get up off this chart. You got to go from Adam to Abraham. You have to, guys.
There's people walking around out here that are soulless avatars simply operating on matrix programming. They're living, but they're not alive. And they're all around us. They're all over the place. People that have never woken up to who they truly actually are. They simply are operating on the code that they've been programmed and given since they were born, since they were even in the womb and at gestation. The same code, just running on programming, never exceeding the programming, never reprogramming the programming, never editing it, never hacking themselves, just running on the pure code and living a complete lie, believing that they're alive, but they're not.
Proved fatal. DeMonte Smith was pronounced dead shortly after arrival. Back at the scene, officers immediately placed Quanisha in handcuffs and led her to the back of a police van. The state would pursue the most serious charges possible, charging her with malice murder and felony murder.
Yeah, I love these girls with that little mustache on the top of their head, bro. The black girls run around here doing that shit too, that swoosh shit. That's the devil horn laid flat on their forehead, bro. That's the devil's horn laid flat on their forehead, my guy. Look at it. Look at it, bro.
If found guilty, she would face the prospect of life behind bars.
You're going with her. You're going with her.
We're gonna go up to the same building, okay?
Give mommy a kiss. Give mommy a kiss. You go with her.
Okay.
It's okay. Give mommy a kiss.
Give mommy a kiss. Your mommy just exposed y'all to some devilish joint. Y'all might grow up to be shooters yourself. Y'all just sat there and watched your whole stepdad who was just watching y'all. He was 1 hour ago, he was watching y'all. Y'all was chilling. Y'all was safe. Y'all was under the protection of a man. But they teach all these little kids, the men and the women. They teach the little girls and the little boys. It's the man, the men. Don't ever trust the man. Don't ever trust the man. And that's to disguise the fact that it's them running them up. So while you got everybody distracted watching the man, this is what the women are doing, running them up. She ain't had to go back in our house and delete that boy. But what I told y'all in the very beginning, modern women are deleters of men and babies, bro. Prove me wrong. Can't nobody prove me wrong.
She not. She a big girl. She got this. Give mommy a kiss. No, you're not gonna cry.
I am gonna try.
Okay. You're not gonna be without them.
Quanisha Johnson would eventually stand trial in August 2023, 9 months after DeMonte's death. As the trial began in DeKalb County Superior Court, prosecutors called their first witness, DeMonte's ex-girlfriend. Her testimony revealed a crucial detail. She told jurors that DeMonte had asked her to order him an Uber from Quanisha's house. Phone records confirmed that the rideshare vehicle was already en route when the shooting occurred, suggesting DeMonte had planned to leave the situation entirely.
A great person. He always laughing, caring, very oriented, always laughing, joking. He was just a great person.
Following the ex-girlfriend's glowing character testimony, the defense revealed a very different side to DeMonte. The jury would hear about an extensive criminal record, including an arrest just 4 months before his death in July 2022. The charges included possession of a firearm during the commission of a felony and possession of marijuana with intent to distribute. More damaging still, at the time of that arrest, the Monroe County Sheriff's Office had active warrants out for charges of stalking and probation violation. This history of violence and criminal behavior, according to the defense, would support Quanisha's claims of feeling threatened that night. Next to take the stand was Quanisha's 7-year-old daughter. Her testimony would prove contentious. In her initial statement to forensic child interviewers immediately after the shooting, she had described seeing her mother hit DeMonte with a pole before firing the gun. But now, months later at trial, her story had changed dramatically. She testified.
See how they put these kids in grown folks' business? And you see who taught these people how to lie and be dishonest, right? You see who taught people how to be far removed from God, right? Because everybody run up here and say, oh, we need Jesus. The world needs Jesus. Well, now we know who taught everybody to frown upon Jesus and to frown upon God, right? Right? Like, let's be real. Let's keep it real. Let's keep it real. Let's keep it. Who taught you how to lie? Go ahead and lie. Who taught you how to do what you fitting do right now and lie? Because you know your first relationship is with your parents, and a lot of us have single parents. So your first relationship is with her, your custodial parent. You remember? That's your first relationship. That's where you get all your mingy, stingy, and dumbified ways from. But we got my guy BT in the class. What's going on, BT? We got a bomb burner going on this afternoon. Hold on. Let me give you your.
What's good? You see the title of this video. You know, I sent this to you yesterday night because I said it's the most important video Black men are going to watch in 2024 for a variety of reasons. For one, you see how they do us, but you see how they won't do them. First and foremost, at the behest of all of this, okay, let's look at this holistically. So she's done the act, right? So we'll start from the top. So she's done the act, right? The fact that
Right.
so she got charged with first D, but you're gonna see what she actually got hit with. She got charged with first D. Okay, I understand Georgia's this big feminist, especially Atlanta area, because Jonesboro is Atlanta area, right? All that's around Atlanta area. Okay,
Right.
if you know about them areas, you know very feminist, very pro melanated woman, which is great. Hey, that's what y'all want to do. Hey, all more power to y'all, bro. It's a since when do conservative states only sentence people to life in prison for first D? And that's a black man. That's D penalty. Straight up.
Facts.
Everybody knows that. And where I'm from, Georgia and Louisiana have the same exact laws. Same exact laws. In Louisiana, all first D cases get charged top down. You battle the death penalty. You battle the D penalty, excuse me. So the fact that they weren't even trying to attempt to charge her the same way they would charge a man, that's already letting you know what you're dealing with. Number two, these police officers who need to be held accountable. The fact that she was, besides her threatening this man with a rifle, she was
Facts.
more violent than him. She was more violent than him the entire time on the scene. And let me tell you something, bro. I've seen it. I was on a scene where a chick was being more violent and more aggressive than I was. And yet the cop was checking me for asking questions, but she was being basically like a bully, like a whole fade bully, like
Bro,
a whole bully on the block.
Bro, the fact that they just gave her the benefit of the doubt after she made that comment, that is crazy to me, bro. She said what she was gonna do, and they just brushed it off like, ah, she's a woman, she's a liar, she's lying, bro.
Well, she should have been in handcuffs. One, she should have been in handcuffs, and number two, I mean, let's be real, Brett. Truth or proof, right? Truth or proof, right? Brett, that was a brother, bro. Something tells me he probably got a mama just like her.
Yo, bro, what happened to the terroristic threats? Remember?
Yep.
What happened to the terroristic threats that homie got locked up with just the other day? He said, he got locked up for saying something to the chick. Remember that one?
And remember where that was at, huh? Georgia.
Wow. Wow, you just can't make this stuff up, man.
I said this
God
to you
bless
for a
America.
reason. It all, hey, bro, I'm never going to send you stuff just because I see it on the internet. It all ties in together. Hey, bro, I don't just send you stuff just because I want you to react. No, all this stuff ties in together, whoop-de-woo, some type of way. We just saw another incident in Georgia, another domestic issue in Georgia. And guess what? That man went to prison, and rightfully so. But why is Keisha not going to prison? Why is she not going to jail for threatening to hit you with the switch? All he did was threaten to mess her house up and stuff like that. I remember that
Right.
video.
Remember, he threatened to hit her car. He threatened to bash her car windows out.
See what I'm
And
saying?
he went to jail.
Shout out to Pookie though. We know how it go, man. Shout out to Pookie though.
Pookie the victim. Hashtag Pookie the victim.
Testified that it was actually DeMonte who had struck her mother, not the other way around. This led prosecutors to suggest that the young girl might have been coached to change her testimony in her mother's favor.
Absolutely.
Now, when your mom came into the house that day, she asked you to call 911?
Yes.
She gave you her phone?
Yes.
And did you know that there were police already outside that day?
No.
Okay. Did she tell you why she wanted you to call 911?
Because he was hitting her.
Okay. And was she scared that he was going to hit her?
I don't know.
Objection, personal knowledge. He asked if her mother.
Did she tell you why she wanted you to call 911?
Because he was hitting her.
Okay. Your mom went up the stairs?
Yes.
Okay. And you saw the man Dolo, you saw him hit your mom?
Yes.
Could you see from where you were downstairs, could you see everything that was happening upstairs?
Not everything.
Okay. Could you see your mom?
For a second.
Could you see Dolo?
Yes.
And you said that you heard a gunshot?
Yes.
Did you actually see a gun? Did you see your mom pull a gun and shoot?
I didn't see her pull a gun.
You just heard the gunshot?
Yes.
Do you remember telling an officer, a police officer, and your aunt on the phone, did you tell them that, did you say your mom and Dolo went upstairs and mommy hit him with a pole?
No, Dolo hit her with her pole.
Okay. Do you remember telling the police and your aunt?
Say, Brad, pause it for a sec.
Did you say
Got you, bro.
mommy hit him with a pole?
No, but Dolo hit her with a pole.
Okay. And
Does that sound like something a child would say? Like, that's not something a child would say. That this is clearly coached.
Bro, nobody dumb. Only person that believe the foolish stuff that is told out of black woman, Latin woman, evil woman mouth is they kids. That kid sound coached. And they got her. They already got her to tell her in herself. She already told us. She keeps saying her she's have been turned down to he, but she keeps saying she on the stand before she fix herself. So you can see that the manipulation is there, but this is what they do. We know they coach these kids up. We know they sprinkle a little manipulation on these kids, and they know how to get these kids to believe something that's not even true, and the way they word it be so slick and sneaky. You know what I mean? We saw that. We saw that video. They nice with it. Remember the video I played where how they negatively, passively, aggressively alienate the child from the dad? That relationship between the child and the father. Remember that?
Yeah, yeah, and I remember that one. And one you put on your channel before with that crazy ass bra screaming at that baby trying to say, "He touched you! He touched you, say it!" You know,
Yeah.
remember that one? Oh, that might have been the
Yeah.
same one. He touched you, say Bro, let me tell you something, bro. A lot of these little hoes, they're on dope. A lot of them are control freaks. And the thing is, bro, when they deal with a man and he's the kind of dude where outside the baby, he don't want to deal with them, it drives them insane, bro. It drives them insane because these are people, bro, you have to understand. They're not used to nobody telling them no. And they're not used to nobody telling them, hey, I got boundaries outside this baby. I don't want to deal with you no more. I don't care how good you look. I don't care how pretty you might be. Over with. And they cannot handle that, bro. Look how this broad looked the entire time during this whole altercation. Does this seem the kind of person who is reasonable like that to you? No. This is the kind of person who, when people, I bet you at whatever strip club she work at, she the first one to start some shit, start some drama, fight somebody.
Yo, I don't see no remorse over her. And facts, this was coached and taught over time and made sure to be on mama's side. It's a game to adults to keep or not want a child, and devastation for kids. That's a fact, yo. It's
Hell yeah.
nasty work, yo. But let me pull that up, yo, because this is how they do it. This is exactly how they do it.
Father's an asshole. Negative gatekeeping is, hello, here it's your father. I just said your father's an asshole. I didn't have to say it out loud. And what's great is when the child's attorney or the judge speaks to the kid and says, does mommy ever say anything bad about dad? The kids tell them the truth when they say, no, she didn't say anything about dad. But she said, because here's the difference. What's the difference? Ready? Hey, did you have fun with dad? Oh, that's great. Where'd you guys go? Oh, you went to the park? Oh, that's nice. That's good. It was fun. Oh, good. Did you have dinner? Oh, what did you have? Pizza? Oh, good. I know you like pizza. All right, well, go upstairs, brush your teeth. I'm so glad you're home. I missed you so much when you were away this weekend. Oh my gosh. Are you okay? Yeah, you okay? Yeah, you had a good time. You were with dad? What you got? You went to the park today? It's so cold today. Oh my gosh, did you have pizza? That's all you had for dinner was pizza? Oh my gosh. Why didn't they give you any vegetables? Well, you know, it's okay. You know what? I'm going to make your favorite soup. Go head upstairs, and when you come back down, I'm going to make you your favorite soup, and we're going to hang out and we can watch TV together, okay? What did I just do? What did I just do? I just alienated that kid from dad I just said, are you okay? That means dad's dangerous. Why would I not be okay? I was with my dad. Like, this is what the face of alienation is now, is this negative gatekeeping model. It's this very clever, insidious way of like, I could have been helpful, but I've been so much more.
Exactly. It's a 2-for-1 deal. You slam the father, you paint the father out to be the monster, all while you make a decision for somebody that get their own choices and decisions. And then when they get older and they stick to the stuff you programmed in them, that was foolishness, that was for your benefit, catered to your flesh, ma'am, mother. Then when they get older and they go off of that information, because remember, honor thy mother and our father, that's what y'all use to get these kids to cater to y'all flesh, to make decisions in their life that cater to y'all flesh. That's what y'all use to manipulate these kids. Don't think I don't know. I know how y'all cherry pick through that Bible to get to the stuff that y'all want to control people with. We not dumb. Remember, your kids are the only ones that got to believe what come out your fat lying mouth, yo.
This is a chameleon. Now you see this shot of her right here with them glasses on. She got her hair pressed. She looks sophisticated, right? But in that mug shot, you saw the real her, right? Like you saw the real her. If you don't mind, Brad, pull up that mug shot again.
Where we at? Yeah, 20. All right, got you. that's a fact that they do clean up. It's all about looking the part. The substance don't gotta be there, but if you look the part, then you can slide. You can slide. You can fake it till you make it and get the participation award just for showing up. Not that you're gonna add any real value. There you go. Not that you're gonna add any real value to the shit. You just there with the look.
Let me tell y'all something. Look, and maybe
The
one of the
state would
sisters,
pursue the most
maybe a
serious charge.
sister with sense can correct me if I'm wrong, but let me tell y'all something. Now look, I am from Baton Rouge, Louisiana. I'm from a city very similar where y'all from. We got chicks just like this where I'm from. You see them too, and look, I'm just trying to because this particular style has been around for a long time. But you see them them two little horns right there, like you mentioned before? Look, bruh, I don't know what's going on. I don't know what the correlation is, but I can tell you what I see. The most violent chicks and the ones most prone to jumping off the porch and diving into somebody's stuff and shooting people and fighting people, they all got them horns right. They all got them horns like that, bro. And on top of that, bro, look, I ain't got nothing against tattoos, but bro, that neck tattoo like that and them devil horns, look, unless you a dude who just out of prison or just out of jail or just trying to get your life together, I wouldn't recommend you messing with something like this, bro. This ain't what you want when you're trying to get to your purpose. I'm just being honest with you. Like, you look into her eyes, this is somebody who, like I said before, whatever club she worked at, she the biggest demon there. She the biggest demon at whatever club she work at. I promise you she is.
And I have to tell y'all, I have to remind y'all, I wouldn't be Mr. Goodbrad if I did not keep it all the way 1,000, bro. Because you know how I feel, bro. I want my women, my sisters to do better. Guys, reminder, this is not a sister. This is not a sister. This is an American. So when I tell you 80% of Americans, F the title gonna always say black woman. But we talk about wild American woman over here, bro. We talk about wild Liliths, which is American woman. That's the spirit of an American woman. The Lilith spirit is the spirit of 80% of American women. All right, now, if you confuse it, you confuse it. If you want to play dumb, if you need me to do all this extra shit and all this, not all, and listen, you play dumb. Get caught up. Get caught up. Remember, you know what I mean? That is the way to She-Hulk, guys.
My son, keep my words and treasure up my commandments with you. Keep my commandments and live. Keep my teaching as the apple of your eye. Bind them on your fingers, write them on the tablet of your heart. Say to wisdom, you are my sister, and call insight your intimate friend, to keep you from the forbidden woman, from the adulteress with her smooth words. For at the window of my house I have looked out through my lattice, and I have seen among the simple, I have perceived among the youths, a young man lacking sense, passing along the street near her corner, taking the road to her house in the twilight and the evening, at the time of night and darkness. And behold, the woman meets him, dressed as a prostitute, wily of heart. She is loud and wayward, her feet do not stay at home. Now in the street, now in the market, and at every corner she lies in wait. She seizes him and kisses him, and with bold face she says to him, I had to offer sacrifices, and today I have paid my vows. So now I have come out to meet you, to seek you eagerly, and I have found you. I have spread my couch with coverings, colored linens from Egyptian linen. I have perfumed my bed with myrrh, aloes, and cinnamon. Come, let us take our fill of love till morning. Let us delight ourselves with love. For my husband is not at home. He is gone on a long journey. He took a bag of money with him. At full moon he will come home. With much seductive speech she persuades him. With her smooth talk she compels him. All at once he follows her, as an ox goes to the slaughter, or as a stag is caught fast till an arrow pierces its liver, as a bird rushes into a snare. He does not know that it will cost him his life. And now, O sons, listen to me, and be attentive to the words of my mouth. Let not your heart turn aside to her ways. Do not stray into her paths, for many a victim has she laid low, and all her slain are a mighty throng. Her house is the way to Sheol, going down to the chambers of death.
As possible, charging her with malice murder and felony murder. If found guilty, she would face the prospect of life behind bars.
You going with her. You going with her.
We're gonna go up to the same building, okay?
Give mommy a kiss. Give mommy a kiss. You going with her.
Okay.
It's okay. Give mommy a kiss. She not. She gonna. She a big girl. She got this. Give mommy a kiss. No, you're not gonna cry. Okay. You're not gonna be without them.
Quenisha Johnson would eventually stand trial in August 2023, 9 months after DeMonte's death. As the trial began in DeKalb County Superior Court, prosecutors called their first witness, DeMonte's ex-girlfriend. Her testimony revealed a crucial detail. She told jurors that DeMonte had asked her to order him an Uber from Quenisha's house. Phone records confirmed that the rideshare vehicle was already en route when the shooting occurred, suggesting DeMonte had planned to leave the city.
I gotta admit, bro, this gentleman, God rest his soul, and the lady Miss Gen X Queen mentioned in the chat, bro. Like, come on, like, Brad, we gotta admit, Buddy did not have his stuff together like that. He did not have his stuff together like that, bro. Like,
when you're in survival mode, when you do not complete your basics, remember, we got 4 basics we got to take care of so that nobody could really use us. We got 4. Now, get your pens out now, guys. We gotta have a roof over our head. We got to be able to provide our own roof over our head. We got to have that as number 1. We got to have a JOB. That's number 2. We got to have means for transportation. Now, that don't mean you got to have a car, sir. If you can get a bike, I know in New York, these little scooters, it look like little Italy out this motherfucker, but if you, whatever, but you got to be able to get from point A to point B without relying on anybody. Understand that? And number 3, the last but not least, you got to get your mind right. You got to have a clear headspace, clear bill of mental health. So that means you got a lot of work to do before you even think about jumping into relationships with any type of woman, bro. That's why we say, learn you before these females learn you and use you, bro. Because when you let somebody, right, the whole goal and the whole process of you learning you is so that nobody can tell you something that you don't know. And then your triggers is calm. You ain't triggered. Now you got your emotional intelligence on now. You see how that work? See, when you ain't working on you and people who ain't got nothing to lose and ain't got shit to gain from lying to you, they tell you about yourself, you get all triggered and you lose your emotional intelligence, then you react, and it's not good to be a reactor. You know what I mean? But stuff like that. You guys want to learn you first, because these people out here don't learn them. You letting people that don't know themselves control you when you don't know you. You see, now a person that know themselves run into you and you don't know yourself, they're gonna leave you alone because they know you're a liability, bro. See how that works?
She chose him. Yeah, she chose. My bad, bro. What you about to say?
Now that's like if I ran into BT and I felt he was a liability, I would automatically, because I got my mind right, know, like, let me leave him alone. You see, now what's going on nowadays is I don't know who I am. I'm not finna learn who BT is. I'm finna make him be who I need him to be for my liking. And that's what's going on. Go ahead, BT.
I was gonna say vice versa, but no, I was gonna say she chose him because this dude was down and out on his luck. Listen, black man, need y'all to listen to me, okay? This is your typical. This would be the kind of chick you see at the mall, at the club, or wherever in the neighborhood, and you think that there's something wrong with you. She don't choose you, right? Like, she your typical tatted, light-skinned baddie, right? Listen, they choose dudes who is down and out on their luck and down and out. Like, They choose dudes who are on paperwork, all that stuff, because that's the control. They want to control somebody, and when they can't control you, they can't sick their broken logic on you. There's nothing wrong with you, especially if you're on your purpose. But you have to understand, little bras like this, she don't have children for the same reason you have children. You want to have kids for a family. She want to have kids for survival and to control people. That's two different ideologies. That's why you have to ask yourself. This is why this is the most important video in 2024 again. Do you, like, when it comes to chicks like this, is it really even worth it? You know what I'm saying? Because she's in survival mode while you're trying to have a family. That's two very different ideologies.
Facts.
So look, I was telling my guy that majority of the women like they dudes to be just a little homeless and broke so y'all can control them. On what? So I ain't lying.
Situation entirely.
A great person. He always laughing, caring, very oriented, always laughing, joking. He was just a great person.
Following the ex-girlfriend's glowing character testimony, the defense revealed a very different side to DeMonte. The jury would hear about an extensive criminal record, including an arrest just 4 months before his death in July 2022. The charges included possession of a firearm during the commission of a felony and possession of marijuana with intent to distribute. More damaging still, at the time of that arrest, the Monroe County Sheriff's Office had active warrants out for charges of stalking and probation violation. This history of violence and criminal behavior, according to the defense, would support Quenisha's claims of feeling threatened that night. Next to take the stand was Quenisha's 7-year-old daughter. Her testimony would prove contentious. In her initial statement to forensic child interviewers immediately after the shooting, she had described seeing her mother hit DeMonte with a pole before firing the gun. But now, months later at trial, her story had changed dramatically. She testified that it was actually DeMonte who had struck her mother, not the other way around. This led prosecutors to suggest that the young girl might have been coached to change her testimony in her mother's favor.
Now, when your mom came into the house that day, she asked you to call 911?
Yes.
She gave you her phone?
Yes.
And did you know that there were police already outside that day?
No.
Okay. Did she tell you why she wanted you to call 911?
Because he was hitting her.
Okay. And was she scared that he was going to hit her?
I don't know.
Objection, personal knowledge. He asked if her mother.
Did she tell you why she wanted you to call 911?
Because he was hitting her.
Okay. Your mom went up the stairs?
Yes.
Okay. And you saw the man at Dolo, you saw him hit your mom?
Yes.
Could you see from where you were downstairs, could you see everything that was happening upstairs?
Not everything.
Okay. Could you see your mom?
For a second.
Could you see Dolo?
Yes.
And you said that you heard a gunshot?
Yes.
Did you actually see a gun? Did you see your mom pull a gun and shoot?
I didn't see her pull a gun.
You just heard the gunshot?
Yes.
Do you remember telling an officer, a police officer, and your aunt on the phone, do you remember, did you tell them that, did you say your mom and Dolo went upstairs and mommy hit him with a pole?
No, Dolo hit her with her elbow.
Okay. Do you remember telling the police and your aunt, did you say that? Did you say mommy hit him with a pole?
No, Dolo hit her with a pole.
Okay. And did you ever tell the police? Do you remember telling the police that mommy hit Dolo?
Yes.
You told them that? Okay. Why did you tell them that?
Because I thought I needed to.
Okay. You thought you needed to?
Wow. Wow. This is real similar. This case right here is similar to that Chicago. You remember when the boy decked the moms in this is real similar to that case right there, guys. Real similar.
Yeah. And before I dip out, very good point on that one. Before I dip out, I just want to say this, bro. Um, this stuff can happen to anybody, but it tends to happen to dudes who prioritize kit over their purpose.
Bingo.
I'm gonna say this respectfully. I got someone in my family going through this right now. I got somebody I went to high school with. He's going through this right now, and he's facing a very long prison sentence. God bless him. But I'm gonna just say this: you will never lose money chasing the bag. You always lose the bag chasing. You know what? I know it sounds cliche. We didn't always heard it before, but I'm gonna be honest with you. These type of chicks prey on. Look, dudes are not the hunters when it comes to chicks like this. Chicks like this are hunting for dudes like, what's his name, Demonte, whatever his name is. They hunt for dudes like him because he's not focused. Even outside of this, he had stuff going on in his life. He was in and out of jail, probably was on drugs. Just a guy trying to find himself. But I'm gonna conclude with this, bro. Stay focused, man. I know it sounds cliche, but stay focused. Find something that takes up your time, both in work, both monetarily and spiritually, and man, prioritize working hard. But nah, bro, this kind of stuff does not typically happen to dudes on their purpose. But I'm gonna catch y'all later. Be blessed, man.
Salute, BT. Appreciate you, my guy. Thanks for coming through as always. Keep the good content coming, my guy. Appreciate you.
Why did you think that you needed to? Okay.
For 9 days straight, the defense and prosecution went head-to-head, presenting drastically different versions of what happened that November morning. The prosecution painted a picture of a calculated act, arguing that Quanisha, angry about Demonte questioning her parenting and lifestyle, deliberately retrieved both weapons from her car before confronting him. They emphasized her words to police before the shooting, suggesting she had already decided what she would do. The defense portrayed a frightened victim who had done everything right, calling 911 multiple times, begging for police protection, and only resorting to violence when abandoned by law enforcement and left alone with someone who had previously assaulted her. They pointed to Demonte's threatening messages and his history of violence as evidence that Quanisha's fears were well-founded.
Quanisha Johnson pleaded for protection, cried for help, and she was left defenseless by police officers who knew better. She was left defenseless against a serial abuser by police officers.
That's a lie. The police was still on the premises when that boy walked up to them like, bro, she hit me first. And then yo, bro, stop it. They were still there. So she couldn't feel unsafe. The police was still there. All she got to do was run outside. Police, you going upside my head. Easy.
Who knew?
Demonte's holding his infant child, and she fearlessly approaches Demonte and tries to grab the kid. And then, not only that, the entire time, y'all get to hear she says things like, that's not even your baby. That's not even your kid. You're not even on the birth certificate. I'm going to disappear again for 3 hours. What are you going to do then?
After weighing days of emotional testimony and complex evidence, the jury delivered their verdict. While acquitting Quanisha Johnson of malice murder, they found her guilty of voluntary manslaughter and all remaining charges. The decision set the stage for what many legal observers considered an unusually nuanced sentencing from Judge Shantiana Morris. Rather than imposing the prosecution's requested 25-year sentence, Judge Morris structured a 20-year term that acknowledged both the gravity of the offense and the circumstances surrounding it. The sentence was divided into 3 distinct phases: 5 years in state prison, followed by 5 years of home confinement, and concluding with 10 years of probation. The conditions of her home confinement period were precisely defined. Quanisha would be permitted to leave only between 6 a.m. and 6 p.m., and solely for specific purposes, work.
So the punishment for deleting a whole man and a whole father is you got to be around your kid. You got to be around. We gonna force you to be around the kid that you did that shit in front of. That's the punishment, guys. Woo, whoop-dee. She'll do it again. Will she do it again? Yeah, she'll do it again.
Which she was required to maintain, medical appointments, or her children's school-related activities. The judge also included a strict prohibition against having anyone with a felony conviction in her home during the entire duration of her sentence. In what legal experts deemed a significant departure from typical proceedings in manslaughter cases, Judge Morris granted Quanisha an appeal bond. This critical decision meant that rather than beginning her prison term immediately, she would remain under house arrest while her attorneys pursued an appeal of her conviction. When granting this unusual reprieve, Morris specifically cited the sequence of events leading to the shooting, noting that Quanisha had called the alarm company, called local law enforcement, not once, not twice, but 3 times before the fatal confrontation.
Man, that was definitely how we say it over here in the Righteous Fair. That was hell of a. And with all that hell of a-ness, do we got anybody with some good news? Any one of my good bread with some good news? I want to share some accomplishments. You know how I do. I like to create spaces that you can come and share your accomplishments with whatever you've been working on this past week, this past month, this past year. Even if you ain't working on nothing, but you have a plan and you want to let me know what you plan on working on. If I could help give you some tips on, let me steer you in a direction, join the link. Come on, share your thoughts. You know what I mean? We're a family over here. I do not bite. I know I am harsh. I know I say stuff that people don't want to say. I know all that stuff. I know. I come off arrogant. That's confidence. And you're not going to dash that because you ain't working. You know what I mean? But come on now, join the link and talk about it, y'all. Because, you know what I mean? You know, a lot of y'all don't got spaces and environments where you can share good stuff about yourself without somebody cutting you off or making it about them. Trust and believe. I want to make it about you here in the Righteous Fair, guys. So if you got anything good, come on, share that. I'll rock out. I'll wait for you. You gotta paste that link in your Google browser, not your Safari browser for you iPhone users. Put it in your Google browser, and I mean, come on up here and share some goodness with your brother, yo. Word. My goodness been pretty consistent. I can't complain, bro. God will strike me down if I complain, boy. And like it's always said, like Mr. Palmer say, who gonna help you? It don't make no sense for no man to complain, because what they gonna do? You know what I mean? Who gonna help you? Ain't nobody gonna do nothing for you, man. Ain't nobody gonna do nothing for you. Yo, we looking good on the likes though, guys. We got 25 viewers and 24 likes. That's pretty good, y'all. That's pretty good. That's dope. I appreciate y'all. Salute to my mobs, my moderation squad, and salute to my members. Much love to all my members, guys. And my cash app, my students of the week. You know what I mean? Salute to y'all. Salute to y'all. Much love for y'all. You know what I mean? Definitely. But all right, guys, y'all must be at work. You know what I mean? Just listening through your headphones, so y'all ain't got the time to jump on and say anything. So don't worry about it. You know what I mean? It's all love. Do what you got to do. Just continue, guys, to pour into you. Remember, pour into you. Fix you first. And it's nobody's responsibility to fix you first. That sounds dumb. You know what I mean? So don't be sitting around, don't be standing around waiting for somebody to fix you. The person that hurt you or broke you, they ain't coming to fix you. You know what I mean? Guys, you got to fix yourself. Absolutely, you know what I mean? We got my guy, yo. my long-time hero, Zone, is in the building. What's going on, Zone?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. What's going on, good bro? What's going on?
Chilling, man. You know me, same, consistent. Just staying
Yeah.
consistent, man.
Yes, sir.
How you been,
Absolutely.
though, bro?
Man, I just been chilling, grinding, trying to raise my kids and, just really doing me and, dealing with real life and just trying to be the best version of me that I could possibly be. But I just want to jump on right quick, say what's up, say salute to the chat, what's up to the good breads, and just to let everybody know that we are in the time of the changing of the guard, and it's up to us, the ones that live righteous, the ones that want to see our children succeed, the ones that want to see righteousness prevail over the earth. This is our time right now. We got number 47 coming in office January 20th. And if you are not in a good position right now, the next 4 to 5 years, hopefully 12 years, for the next 4 to 5 years, this is the time right now to put in that work. This is the time to really, really focus on yourself, focus on your family, focus on your finances, focus on your future, focus on your children's future, because we see where we are right now as a society, and we're not in a good place. And I don't know about where y'all at, but ever since the changing of the guard happened over here in the West, the streets have been real quiet, and that's because they know that all of the foolishness and the mockery that they've been doing out here is about to come to an end real quick. So, now in the next 4 to 5 years, you guys are looking to get a house, real estate, any type of major investment, these next 4 to 5 years is going to be the time to do it. In 2017, that's when I got my first piece of property under who was then number 45, who will be number 47 on January 20th. And prior to that, when it came to number 44, President number 44, when I tried to get my first piece of properties under him, it was absolute hell. Absolute hell. But when that next one got in there, number 45, it was a piece of cake. So I just wanted to come on here, and I wanted to say that. I wanted to put that energy in y'all minds, because I know a lot of people are uncertain about things right now. And I'm here to tell you that it doesn't matter what your financial status is right now. I am here to tell you that if you put in work over these next 4 to 5 years, you will be good. You will set yourself up a solid foundation to be good. You'll set your children up a solid foundation to be good. So I just want to come on and say that, just for anybody that's, uncertain of the times that we're in. I can tell you right now, this is the time. This is the time. I know your parents and your grandparents have been probably spewing a lot of rhetoric as to what's been going on out here politically, but I would just say, do your research. And, again, focus. This is the time, because after the next selection, depending on which way it go, it's going to be we might be in hibernation mode again. So I just want to put that energy out there for y'all.
Yo, appreciate you, Zone, for that. That gave me the goosebumps, man. That gave me goosebumps, man. Love the energy, love the vibe, man. Always appreciate you, Zone. Word. Chat. It's now is the time, guys. Now is the time. And I told you, this is a biblical, spiritual war, guys. Think about it. 4 years ago, everything stopped. Only one person can do that. Only one person could shut down everything that goes directly against his word. Think about what was shut down just 4 years ago. Now we talking about the next 4 years. So make the next 4 count. But understand, the last 4 happened for eye-opener. 2020 was the vision. We were supposed to have our eyes wide open. We were supposed to start back then, guys. We were supposed to start back then. Now is the time. Now is the time, guys. All right? And what's understood don't need to be explained. So don't let them play with you, guys. Y'all wrap up, strap up, drink responsibly, and do not play with your life. I'll see y'all a little bit later on today.